Pride is sort of an amalgamation of things. It's an opportunity for us to celebrate our identities, to live out loud, to be proud of who we are. But it's also an opportunity for us to recognize the history and the struggle that LGBTQ folks have had to fight to be able to get to the place we are today. We often think about Stonewall uprisings in 1969 as the beginning of Pride, but Pride has been something we've been kicking off and celebrating for much longer than that. So it's a great moment, an opportunity for celebration, but also an opportunity to recognize our history and how much farther we have to go.
What are some of the key initiatives your company undertakes to celebrate LGBTQ+ and support that community?
At the Pride Fund, we are an LGBTQ-focused venture capital fund, and so ultimately we feel like we're supporting and living out loud and proud and supporting our community each and every day. We invest solely in LGBTQ entrepreneurs and ventures to ensure that they are seen and thriving. When we think about the venture community, it's often less than 1% of the venture capital dollars that are going to LGBTQ entrepreneurs and ventures. And so, each and every day, outside of the Pride Month and Pride Month of June, we are uplifting our community to ensure that we are seen, thriving, and being vegetable companies that can be successful.
And finally, what challenges do you think still persist in the corporate world for the LGBTQ+ community, and how can they be addressed?
I think one of the biggest things is probably representation. Often we are seen as a silent identity where you don't have to speak up and speak out about who you are. But when we do see ourselves in these places of power and success and of leadership, we are able to see that we can and believe that we can as well. So I think within areas of business, the more that we are able to see LGBTQ identities living out loud, living out proud, and being successful, I think we'll be able to see more LGBTQ entrepreneurs believing they can do great and wonderful things.
Thanks for joining me today at the New York Stock Exchange for our first Pride event.
Thank you for having me.